If you've ever felt tightness in your hips that no amount of stretching seems to fix, or tension in your shoulders that just won't release, your body might be trying to tell you something. And today, I'm going to show you how to listen, and maybe even how to let it go. Hi, I'm Becky Miller, and I'm a certified yoga therapist. For nearly 20 years, I've worked with people who come to me with chronic pain, stiffness, and tension that traditional exercise just doesn't touch. And what I've learned is this: sometimes our bodies hold on to experiences, stress, trauma, even emotions we didn't fully process, and that can show up as physical pain. This is called somatic holding. And the good news, you can often release it gently, safely, and without putting your body through intense workouts or even reliving painful memories. Today, I'm going to teach you simple somatic exercises specifically for the hips and shoulders, two areas where we store the most tension. And I'll explain exactly why this works. You've probably heard the phrase, the body keeps the score. But what does that really mean? When we experience stress or trauma, and I'm not just talking about major events, this can be chronic stress, a difficult relationship, even years of holding yourself in protective postures. Our nervous system can get stuck in a state of high alert. Your muscles tense up to protect you. Your breath becomes shallow. And over time, if we never fully release that response, the tension becomes chronic. It literally gets stored in your tissues. The hips and shoulders, these are especially vulnerable because the hips are where we frequently hold fear, anxiety, and unprocessed emotions. Think about it. When you're stressed, you clench. When you sit for hours, you compress. Often, the shoulders carry the weight of responsibility, stress, and the protective posture of rounding forward when we feel unsafe or overwhelmed. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, if I start releasing this stuff, will I have to relive painful memories? Will I fall apart? And let me be really clear here. The answer is no. Somatic work is about sensation, not story. We're working at the level of the body, which means you can release tension without having to mentally process every detail of what caused it. I have many times seen people cry and they have no idea why they're crying. This is an example of releasing without knowing what it is that you're releasing. Now, these exercises that we're going to go through, they're gentle. And remember, you're in complete control. You can stop anytime. This is about creating safety, not re-traumatizing yourself. Now, all right, let's get into it. I'm going to show you 3 simple somatic exercises, 2 for the hips, 1 for the shoulders. You can do these on a yoga mat, on your bed, or even in a chair. First, we're going to do gentle hip circles. To do this, you're going to lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Let your knees drop gently to one side, just a few inches, no forcing. Slowly circle your knees in one direction, like you're stirring a pot. Really small, really slow. Notice what you feel. Maybe there's tightness. Maybe there's ease. Maybe there's something else. Simply notice. And after 5 to 10 circles in one direction, switch directions. We're not trying to stretch the hips. We're reminding them how to move freely. This signals to your nervous system it's safe to let go. Now next, we're going to release the psoas, a deep hip flexor that holds a ton of stress. So stay on your back. Your feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent. Let your knees lean against each other for support. So maybe feet are out a little bit further and knees come together. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes and just breathe here for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, why this works? The psoas connects your spine to your legs, and it's one of the first muscles to contract when you're in fight or flight. By letting it relax in this supported position, you're literally telling your nervous system the danger has passed. Now, finally, let's take a moment to release the shoulders. To do this, sit or stand comfortably. Inhale deeply. And lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Hold for a count of 3, and then exhale with a sigh and drop them down. Let them be heavy. Repeat this 5 to 8 times. So it's inhale, hold, and exhale down. Inhale, scrunch those shoulders up, hold, and once you've done that a couple more times, then just pause. Feel those shoulders. And then let's roll the shoulders. Roll your shoulders backwards slowly, like you're drawing big circles. Do this maybe 5 times in one direction, so rolling backward. And then roll forward 5 times. Big circles, slow, deliberate. After that 5th one, pause and just shake out those arms a little bit. Now, why this one works, we're combining movement with breath, which helps discharge stored tension. The sigh on the exhale, that's your nervous system releasing. Here's the thing, you don't have to do all of these every day. Even just 5 minutes of somatic movement can make a difference. Your body has been holding this for you because it thought it needed to. Now you're giving it permission to let go. So be patient with yourself. Some days you'll feel a big release. Other days it'll be subtle. Both are progress. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to try these exercises and let me know how they feel. Drop a comment below. I read every one. And if you want more somatic practices, gentle yoga therapy techniques, and ways to support your nervous system as you age, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Remember, I also offer one-on-one sessions, both in person and online, and I have my signature online course, Rest and Reclaim Nervous System Reset. Links to each are in the description. Thank you so much for being here and for taking care of your body in this beautiful, gentle way.